Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 18, which is entitled as Sannyasa Yoga. Sloka 20. Sarva bhuteshu yenaikam bhavam avyayam ikshate avibhaktam vibhakteshu tajñānaṁ viddhi sāttvikaṁ. From the previous two slokas, we learned that jnana, karma and karta also classified into three. Krishna, starting this verse, is going to explain each of the three in three modes, so that we understand the differences and try to elevate ourselves into sāttvika jnana, sāttvika karma and become sāttvika karta. In this sloka, we are going to learn about sāttvika jnana, and then the following sloka, rājasa jnana, and then the 22nd sloka, tamasa jnana. But even before we get into the sloka, we need to learn what jnana means, knowledge means. This jnana is also known by many other names, such as Chaitanya, Mati, Prajna, Samvit, Dishana, Dihi, Manisha, Shemushi, Medha, Buddhi, Dharma Bhuta Jnana, and in English also we call it as knowledge, consciousness, intelligence, awareness, etc. It is said in the scriptures, Tattvajnānāt mokshalabhah, ajñānāt samsārah. By having proper knowledge, jnana, about the tattva, one gets moksha. Lack of knowledge of these tattvas makes one further entangle into this material world. It is important for one to know and have the knowledge of tattvas. The tattvas are also referred as dravya. Dravya means substances. As per the Vedanta studies, there are 6 of them: Prakriti, Kāla, Nitya Vibhuti, Atma, Jnana and Ishvara. Almost we covered all the dravyas in length in the previous chapters. We studied about Prakriti in chapter 14. We studied about Atma in chapter 13. We studied about Ishvara and Nitya Vibhuti in chapter 15. About Kāla in chapter 11. What is left is Jnana, that we will cover here. It is important we know what jnana is, knowledge is. Without knowing what knowledge is, how can we say we are knowledgeable or knower? We have learnt that it is the Atma who needs to cognize the objects. Atma exists and the Atma possesses the knowledge, jnana. For example, when we say rich man, that means a man who has riches. Guna means quality. Guni means one who has that guna, the quality. Similarly, when we say I am knowledgeable, that means I have something called knowledge within me. Like a rich man is referred so because he has the riches with him. Likewise, that knowledge that we have is known as jnana, consciousness, awareness, dharma bhuta jnana. When we studied chapter 13, we learned that Atma is of jnana, but also Atma has jnana. Let's not we confuse with these differences. Let's understand this with an example. A lamp is nothing but jwala, the fire part which is made of tejas. We may think that lamp spreads the light out to the surrounding areas, but actually it is not that jwala which gets spread. It is a prabha, which is called the effulgence of the lamp, that gets spread out in the room. Both the lamp and the prabha made of the same substance called tejas, but the prabha is depending on the lamp. If the lamp is turned off, then the prabha doesn't exist. Atma is made of jnana, like the lamp is made of tejas, and the jnana is made of jnana, like the prabha is made of tejas. The example that we take with the lamp is not applicable to all the objects. Say if we have a red shirt, the redness in the shirt cannot be separated. The redness in the shirt does not spread out of it like the prabha, the effulgence of the lamp, which spreads out to the entire room. So the redness in the shirt is a quality which exists within the shirt, whereas the prabha, the effulgence of the lamp, exists outside the jwala, the fire, but it depends on the lamp. So the jnana is a dravya, substance, an object, like a prabha for the lamp. So based on my guna, my actions get executed. If my guna is sāttvika, then my activity also will be sāttvika karma. If I am in rajoguna, then my activities will be in rajoguna. Likewise, if I am in tamoguna, then my activities will also be in tamoguna. So the kartritvam, the doership, is based on my guna. Therefore, if I have sāttvika jnana, because of my sāttvika guna, then my activities are going to be sāttvika karma. If I am in rajasa guna, then my knowledge is going to be rajasa jnana, my activities are going to be rajasa karma. If I am in tamasa guna, then my knowledge is going to be tamasa jnana and my activities are going to be tamasa karma. Now let's understand the unique definition, lakshanam, of jnana. The lakshana, the definition, is very important to separate a substance from others. There are three factors which makes jnana an unique substance. First one, swayam prakasha, that which can be cognized by itself. It doesn't require another object to be cognized. For example, if we must see a pot in a dark room, we certainly need help of light. But to cognize a lamp, we don't need another lamp. To cognize a pot, we need the jnana. But for us to cognize the jnana, we don't need anyone else's jnana. Because the jnana that we have is swayam prakasha. It's like the Atma doesn't require others' help to realize itself. By stating that jnana is swayam prakasha, it differs from the prakriti and kāle, as they are not swayam prakasha. One more time, let's be clear with this term. A lamp doesn't require another lamp to be cognized, seen. The lamp itself illuminating where it doesn't require another help. Likewise, the jnana that Atma possesses is swayam prakasha. To know the jnana, knowledge that I have, I don't need another jnana or another tool. That is what swayam prakasha means. That which is Swayam Prakasha, is known as Ajada. The spiritual world, Jivatma, Paramatma, and the Jnana that we are discussing now are Ajada, which are capable of being cognized without the need of any other aid. Whereas that which is not Swayam Prakasha is known as Jada. Prakriti and Kāle are always cognized only with the aid of other things, like the lights, sensory organs, etc. By saying that Jnana is Swayam Prakasha, Ajada, it is differentiated from Prakriti and Kāle. Now, how do we differentiate the Jnana from Jivatma and Paramatma? Jnana is achetana. It is not chetana. This is an important point to be understood. Out of 6 dravyas that we mentioned earlier, Prakriti, Kāle, Nitya Vibhuti, Jivatma, Jnana and Paramatma, Jivatma and Paramatma are the only Chit, Chetanas, meaning sentient being that possesses knowledge, Jnana, whereas the other 4, Prakriti, Kāle, Nitya Vibhuti and Jnana that we are discussing now falls under non-sentient entities, achetanas. They do not possess knowledge. So we should know that Jnana does not have Jnana. Knowledge does not have knowledge. Therefore, it is achetana. It is a non-sentient entity. Whereas Jivatma and Paramatma are sentient entity because they possess knowledge. By stating that Jnana is achetana, Jnana is ajada, we have differentiated Jnana from Prakriti, Kāle, Jivatma and Paramatma. What is left is Nitya Vibhuti, the spiritual world. How is Jnana is not same as Nitya Vibhuti? The spiritual world is also Swayam Prakasha and also it is achetana, like the Jnana which is also Swayam Prakasha and also achetana. So what difference does it make between these two? That which differs Jnana from the Nitya Vibhuti, the spiritual world, is Jnana always has an object of cognition, like knowledge of pot, knowledge of computer, knowledge of food, knowledge of a rose flower. So Jnana always has an object of cognition, something or the other. But this is not the case with the spiritual world, the Nitya Vibhuti. There is no any such object of cognition for the Nitya Vibhuti like the Jnana. Jnana as a Vishaya which shows to the Atma, whereas the Nitya Vibhuti does not show us anything, that this is pot, this is chair. There is no Vishaya in the Nitya Vibhuti, whereas when we study Jnana, it does always as an object of cognition. By this, the Jnana is different from the Nitya Vibhuti. So one more time, how Jnana differs from the other dravyas and what is the definition of Jnana. Jnana is Swayam Prakasha, which is ajada, that means capable of being cognized without the need of any other aid, like a light or our senses, etc. The example that we saw is lamp, which doesn't require another lamp. Therefore, this Jnana differs from Prakriti and Kāle, because Prakriti and Kāle are Jada. They are not Swayam prakasha. They are not self-illuminating. Second point that we saw is that jnana is achit, achetana, a non-sentient entity. Meaning, jnana does not possess jnana. Therefore, the jnana is different from jivatma and paramatma, but same like the other three, prakriti, kāle and nitya vibhuti. And we saw how the jnana, the dātavyam called jnana, differs from nitya vibhuti, that is through vishaya. For jnana there is always an object of cognition. This jnana shows an object to atma, whereas nitya vibhuti is not based on an object being cognized. It doesn't show anything. One more thing in grouping of dravya that we need to see is whether the jnana is pratyak or parak. Let me remind that these things we have already explained and discussed. What is jada, ajada, pratyak, parak, chit, achit in the 13th chapter. So at least the shabda, the sound, should not be alien. It should be familiar by now. Pratyak means that which is able to cognize itself. Parak means that which is incapable of cognizing itself. Atma and Paramatma can cognize itself. That is I, Atma. Whereas the Prakriti, Nitya Vibhuti, Kāle and Jnana are Parak. They cannot cognize themselves. A pot cannot cognize that it is a pot. Time cannot cognize it is time. Nitya Vibhuti cannot cognize it is Nitya Vibhuti, the spiritual world. Likewise, the jnana, the knowledge, the consciousness cannot cognize itself to be consciousness, jnana, knowledge. To summarize, what we have learned about jnana is its lakshana. Jnana is ajada, swayam prakasha. Jnana is parak, it is incapable of cognizing itself. Jnana is achit, which means non-sentient, it doesn't possess knowledge. And lastly, it has vishaya, object of cognition. There is one more definition, probably it's worth covering in this same session to keep the continuity. We'll just take another few more minutes. The other definition says jnana is artha prakashakatvam, which means the nature of illuminating objects for the Atma to cognize. Let's understand this. Jnana creates eligibility for an object to become a part of discussion or part of taking some action, handling that object. This is what meant by artha prakashakatvam. Let's take an example. I see a phone, cell phone. This cell phone is shown to me by my jnana, the knowledge that I possess. By revealing to me that this is a phone, what jnana has done to me is to have a discussion on the phone or make me to do some action with the phone. So the phone becomes qualified for me to think, speak or do something with it because of my jnana. This wouldn't have happened if I was sleeping, even though the phone may be right next to me. I am unable to cognize that there is a phone right next to me because my jnana has not traveled out from me. It's staying within me while I'm sleeping. My senses are closed, therefore the opportunity for the jnana to travel out of me is restricted. Hence, I will not be able to know that there is a phone present right next to me. So this definition tells that jnana is that which helps the Atma to cognize the external objects. And this definition, this lakshana, is not present in any other dravyas. So, jnana doesn't have jnana, therefore it is achetana. Jnana cannot recognize itself to be jnana, therefore it is parak. Jnana doesn't require a tool, a third party, to be recognized, therefore it is ajada. Jnana always has a vishaya, object of cognition. And also we learnt another definition that jnana is artha prakashakatvam, meaning jnana is the one that which helps the Atma to cognize the external objects. This unique feature is not present in Prakriti, not present in Kāle, not present in Nitya Vibhuti, not present in Atma either. The Atma can cognize things, but they cannot become a tool for others to cognize. Whereas in case of jnana, it becomes a tool to help the Atma to cognize. But by itself does not cognize. It doesn't know it is jnana. Like how a pot doesn't know it is pot. In our next session, we'll further learn the difference between Atma and jnana. Namaste. Hare Krishna.